Good day, everyone. I'm speaking from Australia. My name is Zachariah. I'm speaking out of a burden as I see the world turning around and lies are taking over every fabric of our existence. I have started wondering what should be done. And I realized that the only way to combat lies is to stand out for the truth, is to stand up for the truth. We cannot defend the truth because the truth defends us. But we can tell the truth. We can choose to tell the truth as it is, because falsehood, deception, all kinds of dishonesty, insincerity in most of our actions are becoming alarming, and the level of distrust among us is leading us to somewhere else. Our anchor is the truth. Therefore, I've been speaking before, but I feel I should give the summary. Of course, I'll be opening up as we proceed of who are the truth bearers. I would like us, first of all, to acknowledge one thing. And that one thing is as seen on the screen, the truth and a truth. These are different things. A truth defines everything created, whether human beings or not human beings, whether living things or dead things. Everything created has a truth in it. And that truth in it reflects the truth that created it. Therefore, when we see a truth, we should quickly understand that there is something definite about that particular thing that we've seen. And if we come back to human beings, you will absolutely agree with me that if there are 8 billion people in the world, then it means there are 8 billion truths in the world. And what a chaos, if you think about it. And this is only for a world that is free. But is our world free? The emergence of unions, organizations, religions, and so on and so forth clearly tell us that some people's truths have been swallowed. Some people's truths have been manipulated. Some people's truths have been robbed. So most of us live on the truths of others or within the context of the truths of others. We can't go further than this. We can't fly higher than this. And until we are liberated and begin to know exactly who we are, and then decide decidedly to follow the truth, because following the truth is a choice. It's not a compulsory thing. Then you will understand what I mean. Therefore, most of us are surviving or are merely existing because we don't know the exact truth about ourselves. The challenge I want to pose before us now is, you are a constituent of a truth, but do you know the truth? Do you even know your own truth, let alone the truth? Okay, let us assume that you know yourself and you know the truth. Then this is for you, wherever you are. whether you are in Nigeria, whether you are in Australia, whether you are in London, whether you are in Netherlands, whether you are in Finland, this message is for you. If you've known your own truth, you've known the truth, and you've aligned with the truth, or you've joined the truth, then automatically you are a truth bearer. And that is what we are looking for. And that is why the truth bearer, in truth bearer, we don't have a canopy. It's not a ministry. It's not a denomination. It has nothing to do with any form of organization. It is not even a movement. It is just where you are. If you know the truth, stand for it. Speak it out. Share it. Don't go beyond your walls. Just wherever you are, just prove to even your children, your husbands or your wives, your friends, prove to them that you know the truth. And this is how to live it out. And you can share it if you choose to, but there's no compulsion. So mark that. So 80 here is a truth, which all of us have. What are some of the things that we can know? It is finite and relative. So whatever truth I have in me at my level is relative. Somebody else can say something against it or for it. It can change. And more so, the truth that I knew 10 years ago is no longer the truth that I'm holding to today, because the world keeps changing. And so my truth keeps changing as well. When I was 10, what I knew about truth and about myself is definitely different from now that I'm over 50 years. So you can imagine what I mean. So, as I've said before, if there are 8 billion people in the world, there are 8 billion truths. And that is to say, in a world of freedom. Another thing about the truth that is our level is, it is easily exchanged and can be maneuvered. Hence, billions exist without their own truths. And that is the saddest thing. We need to think about that. And I don't know whether you belong or you are among these billions. Another quality of our truth is that it is easily cajoled. It can be coerced. It can be deceived. It can be misled. And it can be dispensed at any time. In fact, our truths have so many limitations, so many weaknesses. Our truths can be filled up with ignorance. And that is why we cannot dwell in the realm of our truths, because we cannot go far. So we need to think about that one. And that is why when we understand what surrounds our truth, then we'll see the need to really go for the truth. Another basic reality about our truth is that it is unpredictable. In the morning, it can be one thing. By afternoon, it is something else. By evening, it can even be destructive. And by night, we would have changed completely, because it is constantly very, very unstable. So I want us to look at it very, very well. Again, you cannot rely on it. Despite it defining us, we cannot rely on it, because it is subject to so many factors. For example, if I'm hungry, they will tell you that a hungry man is an angry man. And it goes well with that. If I'm thirsty, what happens? So there are factors that influence the truths that I know about myself. Similarly, you. And it can be self-centered. It can be so self-centered. It can be so selfish. And that is why if you look at the whole world, the world is basically selfish. There are billionaires, yet billions of people cannot even eat. In a world where there are billionaires, 1 billion alone can change the fortune of a state. Yet, in that state, penury prevails everywhere. What a sad thing. And that is our levels of operations in our truths. It is self-centered. It is selfish. And therefore, when we look at all some of these things about our truths, of course, there are many more, then you will realize that our truths cannot even solve our problems. Our truths cannot give us the peace that we yearn for. Our peace robs us of the joy that we should have. Our peace brings us down. And our own truths, in fact, toy with us. It can throw us anywhere, anytime, any moment. So that is why the truth comes into play. The truth is what I've represented as TT. These are some of the features of TT. It is absolute and completely void of relativistic ideas or description. You can never look and find loopholes in the truth, because you don't even have any single tool to get it. Your knowledge will fail you if you want to use your knowledge to know the truth, because the truth is the author of your life. Minus that truth, your nails will not grow. Your hair will not grow. There will be no water. There will be no air for you to breathe. The reason for creation is for the truth. The manifestation of creation is in the truth. And that is why every single thing created has a future of the truth. And that is the truth. Even the fire reflects the truth. And that is why the truth is absolute. Absolutely absolute. And there's no relativism about it. You can't say, let me break it a little bit and swallow it. It only wants you to believe it holistically. And that is why we need to believe in the absolute truth, in the truth. We don't need to give it any description. It is just the truth. But we need to understand it and some of the parameters that surround it. The truth is indefinable. You remember the story of Pilate? When he asked Yeshua, what is truth? Yeshua did not answer Pilate. And I am wondering why. My speculation is that Yeshua was telling Pilate, if you have seen me, you have seen the truth. What a statement. No wonder. It has already been said. This same person has said, I am the way, I am the truth, I am the life. In other words, I am the truth in the way, I am the truth in the life that you are looking for those who care to think about life. I am. And even if you don't want to think about life, even if you don't want to think about death, the way, ultimately you will meet me, because I'm waiting for you up there at the end of the pyramid of your life. So it is real. It is real. So you can't define it. If we cannot define human truths, is it the truth that we can define? No wonder we have theories on ground that terrorize truth. But one thing missing in these theories is that it cannot establish the motive for whatever one does, whether good or bad. If you do good and the motive is bad, the truth sees it as bad. And if you do bad and the motive was not intentionally bad, the truth rates accordingly. So we need to understand this. The truth is indestructible. You can't destroy it. The truth is not irresponsible, and you cannot repress it also. So we need to also understand some things. Otherwise, some people have destroyed the truth. The persecutions that are going around the world, the killings and maimings and massacring and onslaughts that people are passing through today is all because they are fighting the truth. The kind of ideologies that are evolving around us every day, they are all targeting the truth. In fact, there are some Christian organizations that have even started that have even started fighting the truth without them knowing. Are you also fighting the truth? Are you suppressing the truth? Well, that is why the truth bearers have to come. We'll no longer repress the truth. We'll let it go. We'll let it shine wherever it is. The truth is non-religion. There's no religious trait in the truth. Check it. It does not belong to any. And therefore, if you do harm to anybody in the name of religion, you should know that the truth is completely out of the way. Completely out of the way. So the truth has no religion. So why are we craving for religious things? Craving and using religious things to enslave each other, torture each other, and even murder each other in the name of religion. What religion has done to the world, the kind of catastrophe, the kind of destruction that religion has done to the world, we see it. We see even among those who have the same religion, we've seen it working destructively among them. It means that the truth is not there because the truth has created us, not to destroy us in the manner we are destroying ourselves with just something that is the human idea called religion. So we need to think about that. Another thing about the truth is that it is 100% apolitical. There's no single trait of politics in the truth. Check it and you will find that it is true. If the truth will tell you, I am the way, I am the truth, I am the life, it means your opinions are not necessary, are not required. It is finalized. If the truth will tell you, I am the Savior, it's finalized. So those who think that they are in politics and they can play around with the truth and they can use the truth to satisfy their own desires and so on and so forth, be careful. There's no trace of politics in the truth. So we need to think about that. It is impartial. It does not say this is a Jew, this is a Greek, this is a Moravul man, this is our Plateau people, these are Australians. No, the truth is more than just being universal. It is more than just being cosmopolitan. The truth is for everybody. And wherever you are, even in the most private or secret place you think it is so, the truth is there. So you can see how liberal the truth is with every single person. And it works at the subconscious levels of every human being it has created. What a reality and what a challenge to us. I want to appeal that we should give audience to the truth. It does not show partiality. It is there for everybody at all times, 24 hours, 7 days a week. Again, another thing about the truth is that you don't defend it. No. You cannot defend the truth. The truth defends itself. We don't have the tools to defend it. Yes, I may die for the truth's sake. But that does not mean I'm defending the truth. It is because I've chosen to defend the truth with my last breath. But when it comes to defense, the truth defends itself. If you see anybody dying for the truth, as we've seen some people even becoming bomb suicidals, suicidal or something like that, then you should know for sure that these people are thoroughly ignorant of the truth. If you see village after village being destroyed in establishing their own truth, mark it, it is their own truth, the human truth. And that is exactly what it is. And as I said, truth is not in religion. We cannot defend the truth, and therefore we rely on how the truth defends us, how it defends us. And that is vital, and we need to understand that. The truth is non-racial. It does not say this is black, this is brown, this is yellow, this is white. Nothing like that. The truth is not like that. The truth is for everybody. It does not have color. That's why we cannot say the truth has green color or blue color. Yes, when the truth appeared physically on earth, as if it attaches itself to a color. But by the time it was true, we understood clearly that the truth was for the entire world without color discrimination, as we display everywhere. So the truth has no color. And the truth does not show any prejudice. No, it does not. Whether you're short or tall, rich or poor, whatever you are, the truth wants you. The truth wants you to stand for it. If you've chosen to believe anyway, but if you don't, it is fine with the truth. It doesn't lose anything when we don't believe in it. So it is all our choice. So we need to think about that also. The truth is omnipresent. Go to the north, go to the south, go to the east, go to the west. The truth is there. And that is very important. We don't need to travel to the Middle East or anywhere to know the truth. In fact, there is no need for any pilgrimage. There's no need for us to think that that is a holy place, that is a holy place. Nothing like that. The truth is right there with you in the toilet. The truth is right there with you on your bed. The truth is right there with you in the office. The truth is right there with you on the farm. The truth is right there with you when you are washing your clothes. The truth is everywhere. So we don't need to ascribe a place to define the truth or to confine the truth, and until we get there before we get the truth. It is not like that. So we need to get that understanding. So a sacred place for the truth, or a holy place, or we need to be on pilgrimage as some people do and squander their resources, or they steal from the government to go for those things. It's necessary. I'm not talking about tourism. You are free to go on tourism, for tourism anywhere in the world. So if it is a touristic thing, please do enjoy yourself. But don't say you are going after the truth. It is not like that. The truth is there with you, wherever you are. Even when you are naked, the truth is there. And in your best clothes, the truth is there. And you know why you are even in your best clothes. So we need to understand that one. The truth is eternal. The truth is the essence in every creation. The truth is omnipotent. The truth is omniscient. It knows everything about us. The power of the truth is more than all the powers of the whole world put together. The truth dissolves every lie. But those who have the truth, they are going down. We're no more seeing them again. And we're seeing lies everywhere. And lies is conquering everywhere. No, the time has come for us to think again and again that light is light. Salt is salt. And it must be salt. The earth must be salty. And you have been keeping your own salt away. I have been keeping my own light away. I think we see the truth bearers as people who have come to make the difference. And if you agree with me, because there are many other things that we can talk about the truth in subsequent discussions. Therefore, if you agree with me that our truths have severe limitations, severe weaknesses, severe ignorance, severe pains, it has caused a lot of chaos in the world. And we want to align with the truth, or we've already aligned with the truth, then this platform is for you. And what is expected of you? This is just a few I'm highlighting here. You have now chosen deliberately to believe in the truth because you've seen where our human truths have led us, is leading us, and so on like that, and where we are today. So we need to understand that one. You as a truth bearer, as a truth bearer, you are full. In fact, we are showing an appreciation to the truth. because the truth has redeemed you. So this is what constitutes the truth, the truth bearers. When you have appreciated what the truth has done for you, yes, as a truth bearer, you are so sure of seeing how the systems of the world are falling one after the other into the hands of those who are deceptive. We need to change it. Nigeria doesn't need to suffer if we can only tell ourselves the truth. If those who know the truth can stand for it, don't need to suffer. We don't need to pass through all what we are passing through at the moment. But because we allow lies everywhere, the pains in Nigeria, for example, and of course around the world, intensify every single day. Has the time not come for us to wake up? Where you are, stand out for the truth. Speak the truth. Choose the truth. Deliberately. Let us begin to live what we know. And knowing it rightly, our lives are judged by the truth. Let us do it. And you will see the difference. And this is it. The truth bearers are the ambassadors of the truth. Remember what the Messiah said. Ye are the light of the world. And I've never seen any light that does not shine. So why is it that we are not even shining among ourselves? Something must have gone wrong. And I'm sad to say that, yes. Is it that we did not understand it properly? Or could it be that we've not aligned well? We know it, we teach it, we preach it, but we don't really understand it. Could that be the reason? Because when you on your bulb, once you switch on the bulb, you don't shout, light shine. It naturally shines. So if you have the light, I have the light, where is it shining in a world that is becoming canopied by darkness every single day? That our invaders will come and the light will not blind them. That people will go through different systems, developing different ideologies to destroy us, and will not be there to identify them. Something must have gone wrong. I want to challenge us to think about that. I want us to reason about that and live accordingly. You are the salt of the earth. So, wherever you are already a salt, provided you have the correct link with the truth. Is there a barrier between you and the truth? So we just need to think, if the world gets rotten every day, if the so-called churches or whatever I want to call them get rotten every day, then it means something is wrong. We have to acknowledge it. If within the same unit of a place we are fighting, in a community you need to see the war that each of us are fighting against each other. Sometimes even taking ourselves to the court. Police know us. Then something is wrong. We've ceased to become the salt of the earth. And if a soul should ever lose its own saltness, then it is good for nothing. It shall be trampled. This is not so with the truth bearers. The truth bearers are a group of people scattered around the world, meant to be scattered around the world. We don't need to meet because we don't have a canopy, we don't have a place to meet. But we can talk. We can encourage one another. We can strengthen one another. Our bond is stronger than any bond you can think about because the unifying factor is the truth. The truth. The truth. That is our unifying factor. So wherever you are a member of this group. By saying member, it does not give you any particular title. It is just that we belong together. We are based on the same feather. We can now flock together. I am to add strength to you. You are to add strength to me. We are to add strength to each other. We are to speak to each other, to encourage one another, to strengthen one another in a war like this. And I'm 100% sure if the light in Plateau State will shine, the light in Nigeria will shine, the light in Australia will shine, the light in New Zealand will shine, the light in London will shine, the light in Manchester will shine, the light in America will shine. We may end up not having the denominations that we are fighting hard and competing for. We may not end up having them because the truth will tell us that you have a competitive spirit. You have an arrogant spirit. And you know what? The more we know the truth, the more humble we become. That is the truth. Because the truth says, learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and you will find rest to your souls. So it means the nature of the truth will become our nature because we've decided to make the nature of the truth our nature. And it's a decision that we have to make. We've tarried so long on the other side of the river. I feel the time has come for us to work together wherever we are found. We may never see each other physically, but we are together. Can you be part of it? Subscribe and let us go forward. We'll discuss more as the platform enlarges. We'll get to know more ourselves more. In fact, there are more things to share as we progress, and you are free to send in your own support. I mean, your own contribution in sharing in whatever way, questions or whatever. I'm not asking for money. I don't need one kobo from you. I don't need 1 cent from you. I don't need anything from you. No, I just need us to walk up. I just need us to stand up and stand for the truth because it is in our hearts. So why can't other people see it? Why can't other people see the truth that is in us? That is the challenge. Unless we don't have it in our hearts, unless we have not believed. Otherwise, we don't have any reason why we will not shine and shine enough to blind the eyes of those who are wicked, who are evil, who are determined to canopy the world with lies and deception. There will be no chance for them again. Let us wake up. Now subscribe. Thank you. Remain blessed.